morning, everyone. How are we? I'm running a little behind schedule because I accidentally slept in. Hello, Bobby, Wayne, Aaron, Traildust, Wiley, Mr. Crawford, Bryson, Matt Wyeth, Colt, Jared, feel up in it. How are we all? If someone gets banned from the channel, they can't post in chat. They can still view the channel, but they are unable to comment or chat. Morning, Brad, Paul, Joel. All good, man. Thank you very much for checking in. Hello, Acres. How are we? Yeah, they can still view the content, but they can't comment. Oh. Almost seems like it, doesn't it? Oh, it was morning for you, perhaps, but it was nighttime for me. Hey, D-Bucker, how you going? Almost perfectly on time. I would ask Roy if you're banned. He'll be able to see if you are, because there'll be a list of banned members in his channel analytics. Hey, Roy, speak of the devil, and so he shall arrive. Hello, Chad. It could be a bot thing, that's correct. And I haven't even used Flux yet. Ah, fair enough. Alrighty then. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, it's one of my wife's mugs. Right. Now, the leading question. I didn't use that much. Hey, Techron, how you going? Tadpole's good. Wiley, he's going well. So the question now is, what the hell am I doing? Because I don't actually have a plan. Been so busy doing other things that I completely forgot to make a plan. I've already done one of those, Jared. Jeez. Something about hammers. Yeah, I put hammers question mark because that wasn't necessarily going to be what ended up happening. What are we all feeling on the subject? Make a flux spoon. I don't need a flux spoon. I have flux applicators now. A ladle. How would I do a ladle? Hey, Metal Man, how you going? Need a refresher. All right, well, there's one vote for a broken back sax. There's a vote for a ladle. It's an interesting one. What are we all feeling? Make a scroll. Oh, that's a shame, Jared. Rolling his bloody scrolls. Railroad spike hammer. Yeah, I mean, you know, that would be relatively simple. Viking hammers. Yeah, well, they seem to sell well, don't they? Parang, Jelly Roll, Damascus. Sheep's Foot. 3 more on backup, fair enough. Bech de Coburn. My best leaf ever. Railroad spike roots make it usable. Damascus Dog's Head Hammer. Make a hammer eye punch so you can see it done live. I have done a live stream of making a hammer eye punch a while ago. Hey Rich. Wrought iron, samurai chef's knife, leaf double harpoon dagger. God damn it, Curtis. Well, there's 2 votes for a parang. Do I even have material for a parang? That is correct. That is a question. It's probably enough there. I can probably get away with it. Good morning, Hyacinth. How are you doing? Boomerang. Door knockers, Neptune's trident. New hardy tools, definitely something I need to make. Mini parang. Pineapple door knocker. Happy Friday to you, Chris. Forged knife with an acanthus leaf as a handle out of 1 piece. Ooh, interesting. Combine all of the suggestions into a multi-tool. I think, you have a way higher idea of what my skills are than what they actually are. Dragon hold fast. I haven't got a hold fast. I was just looking at stock, T-Barker. Parang is a form of, I believe it's a Malaysian or Indonesian style machete. Dragon's Head door knocker. Well, there's quite a few people there saying hardy tool. Let me see if I've got any stock. I am a little low on hardy tools. Oh dear, nope. Well, I'm gonna have to leave the hardy tools for now because unfortunately I'm out of cutting discs and I have never made a garden shovel. Metal toothpick. What kind of bird is that? The bird in the background? That's a 28. It's a form of parrot. Malaysia. Okay. Yep. Rusty gums. Ugh. Yeah, no. Pass. Okay. So I can't do hardy tools because I don't have the stock and I don't have any cutting discs for my grinder, so I can't cut any material for that. Oh dear. Scottish seed, I said. Oh, we have thousands of parrots. Boomerang it is no, not making a boomerang. Arkansas toothpick. Barbecue set, spatula, fork, and flipper. Interesting. None of you can agree, so you just throw in ideas at me, and I'm like, no. Right. Wow, I'm even more confused than when I started. Thanks, guys. Jeez. That's a spork. Not making a boomerang. And boomerang is one word. A cougar from the woods. Yeah, no, not happening. Pick a number and scroll. What do I need in the shop most? Energy, Wayne. I can't forge that. Yeah, no, I don't think I've got the ability to make a trident. Not today. Not with the size of forge I've got. You forget I'm a bladesmith, not a blacksmith. All right, well, let's go with Parang, seeing as that one has been the most agreed upon. Other than the spork, which I'm not entirely sure why I would make a spork. Need a handle. Just check that Caitlin's not here. It's alright, she can't see anything. These low hydrogen rods are magic, but they're an absolute pain to get to arc. That'll do it. Starting stock is 6x50, 1084. For those of you who are interested. going to start from the handle end. Half moon spork. I agree, Crawford. A gold-leafed spork. Interesting. I'd be more inclined to do something like a gold-plated spork, because gold-leafed tends to leaf tends to flake off. So you'd want to electrolytically. Is that even a word? You'd want a gold electroplate. Enameled sporks. I'll leave that one up to Jess to do the enameling bit. There you go, Roy, there's an idea. You should forge a copper spork and then have Jess enamel it. A phallic spork. Not in the Queen's English. Well, fair enough. I do, after all, speak the Queen's English. Missing out on the major specialty spork market. Well, I have some specialty cutlery that I need to make for a medieval reenactor, but it's less about the actual cutlery ends and more about the handles. The person who commissions them has motor neuron disease that makes it difficult to grip things. And so she has very specific handle shapes and stuff like that for cutlery. And she does medieval reenactment. And the ones that she's got right now are cast plastic, like they're injection molded plastic. So she's asked me to make some forged cutlery with wooden handles shaped like the injection molded plastic handles, so that she can be more medieval in her recreation, but also have some, usable utensils. I think you speak English well enough, Crawford. Everyone's making cane swords. How about a dagger and a hammer handle? That'd be interesting. I mean, the hammer would be less usable at that point. Medieval sporks, indeed. Yeah, unfortunately, concealed weapons are actually illegal here in Australia. So knives or swords disguised as other things. I would love to make a cane sword. Cane swords are one of my favorite historical pieces, but unfortunately, yeah, they're illegal. So we must do with what we have. Concealed spork. Well, that would be legal. Well, yeah, what stops me to tell or film it? But the problem is that I would want to show it off. Duh. What about a pocket knife? Yeah, I have some pocket knives that I'm making right now, but there's not a lot of forging in those. There's more grinding in those. I'm currently working on a set of Higos. My Higo Nakami. Karma, yeah. Many years ago, fair enough. Oh, the legality of them. Like, there are certain styles of pocket knife that you're not allowed to own, like switchblades or anything that has spring assist. But as far as carrying them goes, it depends on state to state. But in Western Australia, where I live, you are allowed to carry any knife so long as you have a reasonable reason. The only problem is that that reasonable reason is up to the police officer to decide when he stops you. So that is kind of the problem. So you have to make your hot cut. Well, get to it. Dirty fingernails. Yeah. There is a caveat in the prohibited knife thing in WA, is that you can carry a Swiss Army knife for the purposes of utility. That is exactly the wording. The only problem is that if a police officer stops you, doesn't know the prohibited weapons thing, which is, there's no reason that he would, he can still decide to take the knife off you, and you can argue in court later that you were carrying it for the purpose of utility, and that will be fine, but they won't return the knife to you because they destroy them upon, they destroy them the moment they grab them. Or even a lock. Yeah, so no, it doesn't. That's Great Britain. In Great Britain, you're allowed to carry a knife that is under 3 inches in blade length and has no lock. So slip joints or friction bolters. That's in the opposite pocket. Yeah, well, it's potentially, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd take on a snake or a spider with a knife, to be honest, Crawford. That tends to happen, Acres, with knives that are confiscated at the airports. Much less the knives that are confiscated on the street, unfortunately. Most of the ones that are confiscated on the street are confiscated as part of a criminal investigation, so they have to be reported. Sure, you can indeed, right. Illegal knives sold. Yeah, I mean, there are people out there who sell them. Oh, Crocodile Dundee is real enough. Like, he's based on real people. The thing is, out in rural Australia and in, like, the Red Centre, where Mick was from, then you have a reason to carry a hunting knife most of the time, because nearly everyone out there hunts. And the majority of the time, you're on private property. You're not in public. You're just going from one farm to the next. So, you know, the cops out there really don't worry about it. It's mostly in the city that you have to be careful. You know, when I'm out in the farms and stuff like that, I'm always carrying my hunting knife on my belt, but I wouldn't be able to do that down the streets of suburbia. Horses for courses. Thanks, Tech. I have seen that you're posting it everywhere. I appreciate it. Yeah, karambit don't tend to be an issue. In Australian law, here in West Australia at least, you're allowed to have a knife that only covers one finger. There is a rule against a knife that has a handle that covers more than one finger. But that doesn't extend to swords. So you can have a D-guarded sword, no problem. And I have, there's an argument as to whether or not D-guarded buoys are allowed. But knuckle duster knives, stuff like the World War I trench knives and stuff like that are completely illegal. Sadly, because I want to make one. Yeah, make sure to boop that snoot. Hit the like button. Picking up mannerisms from other streamers. Yeah, if I'm carrying a knife, I'll normally carry one of my small slip joints. I can normally talk my way out of getting pulled up on that because, you know, normally they're sub 3-inch, non-locking, and I carry it for the purpose of utility. And I think I've only twice been pulled up by cops and asked. Owning them is illegal. So there is 2 different lists in WA and in most of Australia. In different states, there are 2 different lists. There's prohibited weapons and restricted weapons. So restricted weapons are weapons that you can't really import, you can't carry, and you can't sell within Australia. Then prohibited weapons are weapons that you can't own, like flat out. So restricted weapons are weapons like shuriken, throwing knives. No, balisongs are prohibited. What else? Karambit, that kind of thing are all on the prohibited weapons list, but you can normally get away with selling them. You just find it difficult to import. Click the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Exactly right. You can tell I practice that one a lot. Thank you very much, Joyful. I appreciate it. Alrighty then. Yeah, good old Paul. Well, once is enough for me, Wiley. He was a very good looking cat, that's for sure. How big am I making my folding knives? So the handle length denotes the blade length. And my handle length is kind of controlled by the length of stock I have. Plus, I want to make it carryable. So from pivot to handle butt, about 3 1/4 inches. So the blade will be between 2 3/4 and 3 inches in length when finished. A usable size. Same size as the Higo that I carry. My Twitch channel name is the same as my YouTube one, except there's no spaces or a comma. It's just Sam Towns Bladesmith, all one word. It's linked in the description. You can find it there. Metal sculpture. That's right. Making a dagger, so you can make them and sell them. You will have a hard time importing them, although there are ways around that as well. But it's fine. We have not, Caitlin. I did ask you what time was going to work best, but I meant to ask you, Mark, where did you get your W360 from? Because I need more. I need to make stub drifts for my press, because my shoulder is killing me making all these hammers. Time to make some noise. Well, we can do your Saturday. If you want to do it in the morning, then that means my Saturday night, so tonight. Yeah, that's all good. A lot of people assume that my name is Sam's Town Bladesmith. I don't know why. Apparently that's just easier to say or something. But, yeah, no, Sam Towns, that's me. This is going to be a lot of hammering today. I have a feeling. old 1084. They're not like move. Not for the first couple of heats, at least. A couple of heat cycles, it'll start being... How much am I chasing? Let me see. Probably about 6 inches. Maybe 8. 9. I have 3 inches per stub. Yeah. Somewhere between 6 and 9 inches. Well, do you want to do it your morning or my morning? Because I can do your morning tonight, or I could jump on tomorrow morning, which will be your tonight. Okay, yep, we can do that. No worries, Mark. If you don't have it, I don't mind, dude. Like, I'm happy to buy my own. But I checked Gamico's stock, and they haven't had any H13 or W360 in a decent stock size for a while, so I've been hanging out. My teeth are falling apart. Why? That's not good. That's the second tooth chip in a week. Where is my Hans hammer? I think I'm grinding my teeth in my sleep again. Anxiety, gotta love it. Can't find my Hans hammer. Ah. There she is. Need to put a hammer rack on the handstand. Yeah, no, I've got a hammer rack, and it's just over there. The problem is that it's full of all of my hammers for sale at the moment, and Andy, my friend, cleaned up the shop and didn't have a place to put put my hammers, so he just put them wherever he could, which is fine. UTC. What's UTC? I have no idea. I'm GMT plus 8. Universal time code. I have no idea what the universal time code is. I run off GMT, so Greenwich Mean Time. I need 2 hammer racks. Yes, I need to make a rack for drying my handles. Yeah, so I'm Greenwich Mean Time plus 8 hours. You know, I'm trying to remember what a parang looks like off the top of my head, so if this comes out looking nothing like a parang, don't blame me. The saddest thing is that even if you tried to message me a photo right now, I wouldn't be able to see it because Messenger no longer does an overlay, which is really annoying. Excuse me for a second. Apologies for the audio. Hay fever's going wild at the moment. Success as a GMC. Right. Fair enough, Charles. Yeah, I appreciate it, Wiley, but yeah, back in the day when Messenger actually showed overlays, you could send me a photo and I'd be able to look at it in stream, but I can't because I can't close out of YouTube without shutting down the stream. So I'm gonna have to go with my memory, which sucks. GMT equals UTC equals Zulu. Okay. Yes, I'm in Perth. Same time zone as Shanghai. Can't tell if that's a chip or a cavity. Take better care of your teeth, kids. I think I'll make it a full tang parang. Why do I find that funny? All right, full tang parang. Okay, that, yeah, wow, all right. Probably Aaron, more than likely. Yeah, curved machete that tapers back to the tang. That's what I remember. Third hand. Yeah. Your time zone as well, Notrick? Cool. All good, Joel. Pretty much, Jared. Pretty much. Hey, Ben. How you going? Hey, okay. This is going to be artist's interpretation parang. Bit of whack forging going on. The question becomes, how fancy of a parang do I want to make? You guys know me too well. I'm probably going to make it very, very fancy. So I really wish I had a photo reference. 1084. I do teach blacksmiths, that's correct. 14 hours, yeah, sounds about right. I'm exactly 12 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time it is right now, it's the same time, but 12 hours different in Eastern Standard. Hey Corey, how you going? Christy's a little busy right now. I mean, I could run inside and just get a photo reference from my computer. It is, yes, about 10:42. No, 9:42. Shouldn't be 10:42 yet. 9:42, yeah. Making a parang, Paul, or something akin. Daylight savings time. Yeah, I gotta love it. We don't have that. It is 9:42 a.m. Corey? Back in a second, guys. Stepped out for a second, so therefore I got to check for chooks. Yes, I'm a West Coast person. We deal with it the same way everyone else does, Jared, by dealing with it. No, not in the same time zone, no. And we're out of gas. It's all right, we'll use this heat and then I'll change the bottles over. In the interest of not driving myself absolutely batshit, I'm going to just switch over to Preston after this heat. Much as you guys like to see me swinging a hammer, I'm sure. There'll be plenty of hammering still to do after Preston's done his job. Go. Job's a good one. Power is the way to go, for sure. Oh, that sucks, Jared. Hey, Troy, how you going? How you going, Rob? You are indeed a gent, Ibaka. Right. Don't really suppose it matters. Yeah, I saw that tech. Thanks, man. Morning, Holla. How you going? "36 people in the chat. Thank you very much for joining me in this fine morning. Beautiful weather at the moment. Nice and cool. It's going to be raining later today. Oof, loving it. Had a class yesterday, full day class, and we, really had a good time because, yeah, it was nice and cool. I'm gonna stop playing with it now. Jeez. Dentist visit time. Hans is trying to play the didgeridoo. Excellent. Yeah, I never really got around to the circular breathing part. I'm really bad at that. Bing! Going down. Ground floor. Preston is the bomb. Fair enough, Debugger. Have a good night, Trail Dust. Do I have plans? No. It doesn't really. Like if you watch the overview, the build overview, there's really not much to it. It's all pretty much stock except for the frame it sits on and the die holders. Nice, Rob. How you going, Henriksen Ford? Oh, Henry Street Ford, I should say. Chimney, chim-chim-cheree. The sweep is as lucky can be. Chimney, chimney, chim-chim-cheree. Luck will rub off when I shake hands with you. Oh, blow me a kiss, and that's lucky too. The ladder of life has been strung. You might think a smith's on the bottomless rung. Though I spend me time in the ashes and smoke, in this whole wide world there's no happier bloke. Good luck with that, Wiley. I think the shipping would cost a small fortune. Remember to smoosh that like button, like that smoosh button. Yes, you do, Caitlin. Yes, you do. So I really want a treadle hammer like you've got. Hi to the store, she'd come by and say hi. It's on your face. Excuse me. Jeez. 5 ton. Oh dear. Lunch, huh? Cutest chick on YouTube. You're not a chick, Barbaros. You're a woman. Very distinct difference. Chicks saved our cock. In more ways than one. That was very crude of me. I mean, I make no apologies, but still. Scandalized, indeed. Terrible human being. This is not news to anyone. Slowly working up on it. The freeform is everything. Do not fast, indeed. But everything I say is in jest. I can't stop. Yes, preform. Yeah, pretty much. Behold my fields of fucks, and see that they are barren. Alright guys, you want to know why you wear eye protection? Okay. This is a normal lens, high impact resistant, toughened glass. That's what happens when it gets hit with a flying bottle opener launched off the grabby throwy. It's laminate, so you can see the crack on the inside glass as well as the crack on the outside glass. Yeah, that caused me quite a fright. That'll wake you up in the morning for sure. Just a little bit more. Seeing color, yeah. You also fit to the spare, that's right. For the Tango. Fucks Forge. Yeah, that's why I was wearing the eye protection. Ah, right, yeah. The charcoal dust cloud will block out the sun. Then we will forge in the shade. Is there any way to fix a warp sword post quench? Yes. You do a shimmed temper. Well, Matt, they will learn the lesson quickly. I do like my steampunk goggles. Unfortunately, I have to wait for new lenses to come in because yeah, I don't want to wear these again because if that shatters the inside, like the glue's pretty strong, you can see no flex came out because it's designed to withstand a serious impact, which it did quite honorably. But yeah, I don't want glass fragments in my eyes. That's it, Royally. You kick him into a mank tank. Coated with G-Flex. Someone say frog protection? I
I am almost a proud frog parent. Still waiting on him to grow his front legs.
Disposable glasses, yeah, for sure. Never like in exhibits. Ah, what do people say? I stopped practicing my Duolingo French like 6 months ago, and I've been meaning to pick it back up again. That's really annoying, but I haven't got back to it yet. Yeah, I have a pile of safety glasses because I teach classes. So, you know, I'm not running out of safety glasses anytime soon. But I kind of like my steampunk goggles because they're fun. Hey Steve, how you going? Also, they don't fog up as bad. Should do it. All good, Joel. Thanks very much for hanging out. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Troy. No, the banana shape off the press is because the side that's been hit with the rounding, the fullering die, is mushroomed over, and so it's pressing out that mushroom. Oh, hey, Heavy Forge. Sorry, man, I missed you. I do, Steve. Yes. In the middle of nowhere, Alaska. Fair enough. Well, there you go, Crawford. I find it very difficult to forge in goggles because they fog up real hard. Even the even the good ones from Lee Valley. But yeah, just for reference, Wiley. So here's the blade, and you can see that the edge is quite liberally mushroomed at one side. Hopefully, focus camera. So yeah, it's only pressing down that I found out they sell those. They sell them for hoof trimmers. Yeah, not trick. That's correct. Not even just in remote Western Australia, just in Western Australia in general. Shut up, Aaron. The wrought hammer, I've only made one, except for the little engraving hammers. Yeah, I don't forge in safety glasses purely because I fog up real bad because I sweat real easily. But when I'm grinding, or especially when I'm running the wire wheel, I'll wear them. Oh, was there? There you go. Ow. It's kind of looking more like a goal lock right now. You heading off, Troy? See you later, mate. Oh, fair enough, Steve. That's awesome. You'll just have to be careful. £200, $200. I don't think you could beat that. Fair enough, Wiley. I very rarely get hit in the face with scale. It has to be said. Oh, he was talking about the vacation. Right, fair enough. I should probably knock on some wood, seeing as I just jinxed myself. Don't notice me being when we take the hit. Yeah, fair enough. $36 people watching and 33 likes. Thank you so much. We're about to move on from Preston, so it's all about to go back to handwork. The dreaded handwork. Really need to straighten this out. Good evening, Darren. How you going? My face is 6 inches high up. True, true. Hey Floyd, how you going? Doing good, man, and you? This is definitely going to be a longer stream. What? Why is it always the big knives? Forge Scout doesn't normally reach escape velocity. True. Very true. Unless you get it up to welding temperature and then hit it with a hammer on some water. Oh yeah, no, don't wear polyester anything while forging. That's just generally good advice. Was looking a little bit more like a goal lock there for a bit. I'll have to cut the tip in. Yeah, that wasn't even flux. That was just sparks from the because he's been doing some thermite steel forging. Yeah, poly turns to shrink wrap indeed. Very, very hot shrink wrap. They tend to wear poly cotton blends, Crawford, which is not as bad, but pretty bad. Platform shoes, butterfly colors. That's all right. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Wayne. So this is probably going to end up being a 2.5 hour live stream. Railroad thermite sprues. All right. Should have gone for the ladle. Well, I did spend the first half hour discussing exactly what I was going to be making, so it's entirely my fault that it's taking this long. Technically, we're only like 45 minutes into the forging. Trying to work in a merch plug. I appreciate it, Wayne. I do appreciate it. Chicken taking over the stream. Yeah, well. My chickens love visiting my forge. You're up for a 22.5 hour? Oh, good, because you don't really have a choice. Well, you have a choice to leave, but haven't even got around to beveling yet. I've still got to do the preform. So dress out all this mushrooming, make it look relatively clean. Not sure if I'm going to bother with distal taper, because I mean the whole idea behind a parang is that all the weight's forward. So I don't know if that would be counterproductive for the conversation. Just going to get that hot again and hot rasp that rag off where I accidentally mishit. Could take it to the grinder, but I'm not going to bother. Kind of cloyed. It's a parang. Probably a good idea, Metal Man. Discuss that amongst yourselves. I love that, Akers. Good one, man. Oh, there you go, Aaron. Should definitely catch up with him. I mean, he's moving soon. He won't be that close any much longer. Nothing like a bit of hot rafting. Tune in next week at San Finish Spring. Hey man, be careful, it might end up happening. I have done several straight races. I even did a Damascus clad 52100 razor for the channel. You can find it in my video archive. $5 a piece. Nice. Hey Lucy, how you going? Hey Dragon Water. I don't know about pretty metal, but it's metal for sure, and not the music kind. Fair enough, Aaron. Well, I'll have to visit both of you when I'm there next. Yes, Jared, as long as the other steel doesn't contain chromium. That's correct, Wandering Lost. Indeed. Except we don't have shrimp here in Australia. I also did a live stream where I forged the Damascus one, which is still sitting in my workshop waiting to be hollow ground. Prawns, yes. We do have great whites. Yeah, that whole shrimp on the Barbie thing was an ad for Americans. It's like no one in Australia actually drinks Foster's beer. Foster's beer is an export. Tastes like crap. So we sell it to everyone else. So, I've been meaning to ask. I have been offered the opportunity by YouTube to start up channel memberships for my channel, which is similar in a way to Patreon patrons, except it's all contained here on YouTube. Gives you access to emotes and stuff like that for the live chats and for the comments that you can use, custom emotes. And I've been kind of playing back and forth about whether or not I should start it up. What are your thoughts on the matter? True enough, Caitlin. I mean, I'm not saying in place of Patreon. I'm saying as a... Foster's is indeed owned by a South African company. It's Foster's Australian for Canadian beer, you're exactly right. Just wandered from Twitch chat. Well, I appreciate it. Chickens on the forge. Yeah, I get chickens in my forge a lot. In the workshop, not on the forge itself. better cut from Patreon. Yeah. No, I'm not saying in place of Patreon, but for those people who don't want to kind of move on from YouTube and want to use the same platform. It's an option. I may just start it up and see how we go. Chicken on an anvil. What are you doing, Hyacinth? Oh, we get great eggs, yeah. Yeah, fair enough, Wiley. Chicken on a hammer, that's right. Yeah, I'm hoping she doesn't try that. Wouldn't put it past her, though. Nope, apparently she's roosting. She's decided that she's comfortable. Just gonna go to bed on my hammer. Oh dear. Okay, come on, Isaac. Come on, step up. Step up. Good girl. There we go. All right, on with your day. Oh, no, that anvil ain't hot yet. It takes a lot to heat up an 80 kilogram anvil. This thing's still cold. Plus, it's the middle of winter. See you, Troy. Yeah, Bobby, mine are always in here. Speak of the devil, she's back. Okay. All right. So the handle ends about there, and I'm going to finish that up after. From what I've seen, the blade is blunt for the first inch or two, and then sharpened. So we'll cut the tip, and then we'll start leveling. I mean, I could just forge the bevels out and call it a go lock, but I said I was making a parang, so I'll make a parang. Yeah, 30 kilos will heat up pretty fast. BWS, yeah, fair enough. See you later, Steve. Thank you very much for hanging in. Just the tip, indeed. A parang is a Malaysian machete, basically. Malaysian style of machete. What's the overall idea of modding a hammer like a railroad spike driver into dog's face hammer? I mean, it's already a dog head, pretty much. The old railroad spike drivers. Given that the crossbeam on the back is so short. But I mean, yeah, you can do that. The first dog's head hammer I ever owned was actually a 7-pound sledgehammer that I cut the back sledge head off. Turn it into a 4-pound. Fair enough, Aaron. Machetes indeed. One and a quarter inch round into 1 3/4 inch square. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Foot long, 5 inches each side of the forge handle. Woof. Yeah, you wouldn't want to face that long. I have welded 52-100 to wrought quite a bit. I got a couple of Kiradashi that are 52-100 with wrought bodies. I even did a stream on it recently where I made a 52-100 edged Kiradashi. Welds pretty well to pretty much anything except other high chromium steels. Didn't quite put the angle on it that I wanted. It's alright, we can just cut that bit back a bit more. To 100 with hormone. You can do it, but not very well. Is there a rule of thumb for hammer handle circumference? Not really. Yeah, what's comfortable is normally the rule. Most of my handles tend to be about an inch wide or an inch wide, long, what do you mean? Come on, Sam. So this hammer handle, for instance, is 1.5 by 1, which is a pretty comfortable handle size. It's about what I have for a lot of my handles. My handles tend to be a little bit finer than that. So, for instance, this one, it tapers obviously, but this is 1.25 by 3/4, which is what I normally do for my handles. I find it a little bit more comfortable to have a thinner handle, but all of those work. This one's a bit heftier. This one's 1.5 by 1. So yeah, somewhere between 1.5 by 1 and 3/4 by 1 1/4. Somewhere around there. Sole of my boot got real hot there. Stepped on that offcut. Spotted gum is the best Australian hardwood we have. Yeah, for sure, acres. That's right. With you there, Wiley. Making tap shoes, that's right. Yeah, I do like Hans's hammer handles. It's a little bit larger than I normally go for. But a lot of it comes down to how you grip the hammer. If you're death gripping it, then any handle is going to hurt you. If I'd planned it better, I would have cut that at a bit of a steeper angle. Fair enough, Jared. There are multiple anvil suppliers all over the place. Most anvils these days are cast. Some people do make their own anvils. This one is a B&W, Bruce Beamish, 80 kilogram anvil, which is about 178 pounds, something thereabouts. It is quite heavy. Not the heaviest. There are anvils in the 500 and 600 pound range. Again, my apologies. Bloody hay fever. Anvil cabbage patch. Fair enough. Almost there. This is what happens when you don't get the cut right the first time. Don't jinx me, Jared. Under 60 pounds, that's nice. 960 pound anvil, that's, yeah, okay, that'll do. I've seen a couple of 1 ton anvils, but they were for They were for very large power hammers. And the 1 ton is 1,000 kilograms, which is 2,200 pounds. See you later, Floyd. Prime example of free cabbage patch revenge. Oh dear, Daniel. One more heat and I'll be able to true that up. $1,800 anvils, nice. 1,800 pound anvils. Jeez, Akers, that sucks. Oh dear, that sucks, Akers. A foot of a 4,000 pound anvil, jeez. That's alright, okay. You can always come back and watch the VOD. It ain't going nowheres. Tell you what, after swinging the 3 pounder for a while, the 2.5 pounder feels like a baby hammer. Feels like a tack hammer. All right. So I want to do a bit of a pre-curve because this is quite a long blade. Gasp. Sam doing a pre-curve on a preform. What does the world come to? £180. Handful goals. There you go. See, I wouldn't mind an anvil that weighs the same amount as I do right now. Around the 180 kilo mark. So you're about having your belly lift your arm. Fair enough. 106. Yeah, well. not all of us can be as much to love as me. It's probably a good thing. 200 pounds? Fair enough. My goal weight is somewhere around 260 pounds-ish. 280 pounds. I don't know. Conversions, man. Stay where you are. Thank you. Fire. Pine smoke. Ugh. I did bend it on purpose. £1,200 forklift time. Man, that's a big forklift. You like to pre-curve? Yeah, fair enough. It makes sense. If you can pre-curve accurately, then pre-curving makes sense. My problem is that I can never pre-curve to the point that I get a straight blade after I forge the bevels out. So I prefer to just straighten after beveling. See you later, Matt. Thank you very much for sharing the stream out. And thank you for sharing it as well, Lucy. Much appreciated. Okay. Now I'm going to start my bevels a little forward of where I think I need them. So I can always push the plunge cut back a little bit. It's really hard to unforge the plunge cut. Hey, blueberries. Can bevel in thin. Yeah, you can. 1053 degrees. Nice. I'm still waiting for my thermocouple to come in. .744 loader with fork attachment. Oh, nice. Mass over rebound. Yeah. I kind of agree. Kind of. Sort of. Because, like, the thing is that mass isn't about the weight of the anvil. Right? There is as much mass under a, like, 60 millimeter round, you know, like 3-inch, 4-inch round piece of steel, like piece of round stock with a welded to a tube that is then bolted to the floor, as there is to my 80 kilogram anvil. Realistically, they're two very different things. The mass provides stability. The rebound provides face security. But you don't need the mass for stability if you're bolting the thing to the floor. Quick tip. Hey Seth, how you going, man? Mass with rebound, yeah. Mass is important. Yeah, I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, mass is important for stability. The issue with the traveling anvil that you've got, Jared, is that it's hollow because of the vice jaws. The mass comes from the mount. The reason that heavier anvils are easier for most blacksmiths to use is because they don't require you to mount it to anything. You literally sit it on a block of wood and it's going to be stable because it's heavy. Half the face was broken outside. Whoops. But yeah, I mean, like, you see the guys over in India and Pakistan and Nepal forging sunk into a bit of concrete. The mass comes from the concrete, not from the anvil itself. And as far as rebound goes, I've spoken on this a number of times on the Forgecast and on this channel. Rebound is only there to save the face of the anvil. Rebound doesn't do anything for the work. I can move steel just as efficiently on a block of mild steel, as heavy as this anvil, as I could on this anvil. The only difference comes when I'm working cold stock, but you know, you shouldn't be working cold stock too often. And of course, the other thing, and the main reason why you want an anvil with rebound is because if I accidentally skip the hammer off on a corner, you know, if I'm smacking the hammer into the anvil too much, a hard face won't dent. A hard face won't dent. 20% 7018 red weld rod, fair enough. Hello, Paul Wheeler. How you going? Am I breaking up? My internet's looking a little shaky. Let me move you back. Going up. Ding. Whoop. Would help if the thing would stay still. Okay, I'm back at the door. It's a bit of a longer shot, but what are most amble faces made from? It depends on the company. It'll be some form of high carbon tool steel. Raffling has their own very special mix. This anvil, for instance, is solid cast 6150. You heard me right, 6150, not 5160. Been a while since I beveled a big blade like this. Whew. Forgot how long it takes. Camera got a case of the zoomies. How's the beam swage going? I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. I do plan on doing a whole review on it, and I have been planning for a while, but life has been getting in the way. As life tends to do. Snap, crackle, pop. My back's feeling me age, apparently. Big blades like this have convinced me that I need a heavier English cutler. This is only a 2.2 pound. It's probably only a 2.1 at this point because I've had to push the face back a couple of times. So I need a heavier one for beveling big blades. Oh, and Seth, I have been meaning to talk to you. Obviously, no rush because you haven't even set up your shop yet, but when you get it set up, I've changed my mind on what kind of hammer I want from you. Be a hell of a cutter, this one. Almost as big. Almost. Not quite. Yeah, all good, Seth. I've still got your hammer here. I've got to refinish the faces. But I feel terrible, but I actually completely forgot that there was another thing that I was doing for you. And so I've got all the pieces together and I'm going through finishing that off as well. 32-pound crossbeam, that's right. Seth Wood style crossbeam. Waiting's the hardest part. Waiting for things to heat up. It's like 90% of my life. God. Gosh darn it. Wait, so did that apple? Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Ned, long time no see, buddy. How you doing, man? Hope you are well. Hydrate or dihydrate. Am I going to get this finished by the 2.5 hour mark? Oh, I don't know. It's going to be a close run thing. Might have to go overtime. Too bad I don't get paid overtime. I don't get paid at all. Well, that's not true. I do get paid occasionally. When someone buys something that I've made, or I have wonderful patrons who support me as well. Now the anvil's getting a bit warm. Forging bevels on big blades will do that. Good place, Farrier's rasps? Yeah, Farrier's supplies. Roast of the puck is done. Top and bottom are flat. Now hex shape, drawing it out. Nice. Good question, Notrick, because this one's custom made. This is like half a cowhide. And my wife actually made this for me. And I have another custom one coming from Newt's Leatherwork and Metalsmith at some point. Tractor supply. Yeah, fair enough. Randy, I have no idea. I haven't spoken to him. Has anyone heard from Randy recently? Yeah, plenty of beef in Augusta for sure. Depends on what they're selling, Acres. Like if they're selling Ballotta rasps, Ballotta are some of the better rasps for making knives out of. I've made many a knife out of a Ballotta rasp. Yeah, blueberries, that tends to be the case. You have to normally order it from somewhere else, like NJSB or 2 average letter items. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're not doing stupid shit with them. Perth Blade Symposium, we don't have a symposium over here. We do have the Perth Knife Show, but that's not going ahead this year. I mean, I would have gone with a Bunnings apron, but they are all way too small for me because I am a big chungus. Thank you very much, Tech. How does your 135 kilo problem too? Well, yeah. You're around where my goal weight is. Yeah. 130 kilos. Last time I saw that number on the scale, I want to say 16. Maybe 17. Probably 16. All right, just gonna go back over everything, make sure it's all clean. It does need to be curved backwards just a little bit. Your goal is just having your doctor stop mentioning. Yeah, I hear you. Game over, how'd it go? MREs, gotta love it. I'm sure, Robert, you would train with me for sure. You're a non-zero amount of kilograms. Hey, Damascus. I saw an Instagram thing pop up. Yeah. I can't look at it right now because I'm using my phone to stream with, so. But I did get the message. Think you have enough left in your wrist for 3 or 4 projects? Fair enough. Choose them wisely. Or maybe hold off until you can get yourself some mechanical assistance. Just dressing out all those really heavy hammer marks from when I was forging the bevels pretty hard. Oh, thank you so much, Damascus. I really do appreciate that, dude. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Managed to scare some info out of a barkeep. That is greatly appreciated, Damascus. You're a legend. Lots of claps in the chat for Damascus. No, that's why the hammer was in it with a question mark. Yeah, you play D&D, yeah. You're not a fool. You're a legend. Love it. There's my overtime. Yeah, that's it. Very long, flat, and sharp hammer. Exactly right. Flat and pointy. It's the best kind of hammer. I am working on a parang. And I too like parangs. This is the sad part, is that now I'm making it, I want to keep it, but I can't keep it because I need to make money in order to live. So this will go on the list of like 400 other projects that I've got to finish at some point, put up for sale. Cleaning up the forgings. See you later, Damascus. Thank you so much. Pretty much, Debaka, that's right. Yeah. Thank you, Jonathan? Question mark? Yes, I am an adult. If you were talking to me. Totally, Aaron. This is practice for the one I want to make for myself. Yeah, Aaron, that does tend to be that way. Haven't played D&D since the 80s. 6,000 hours on War Thunder, nice. Yeah, I had War Thunder for a while. My computer really didn't like playing it though. Girls, really? Not now. All right, come on. You had your fun. Really? That way. Thank you. Don't come again. It's close to a sax. It's always Nick's birthday blade. True. But I will have already made a parang by that time. Yeah, the chickens. They're an unstoppable force. Good thing I'm an immovable object. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna whack my wood. They're high lines. You entertaining one of your snake? Cool. Editing metal melting. Nice. Yeah, I've got an old office PC, one of those micro PCs that doesn't even have a disk drive. Very lightly curved. I think that looks pretty good though. Now, where did I put my hammer? There it is. Unfortunately, we ain't done yet. Still got to work on the handle. But it's looking like a parang. Used to build PCs. Nice. Yeah, we still got to do the handle okay. Looks like a full tank parang. Ball python named Zeus. Cool. All right, Jared. Cheers, mate. Can see me. Now you can see a wide-angle view of my mess of a shed. That'll do. All right, time to work on the full tang part of the full tang parang. That's a lot of fun to say, I have to say. Have a good one, Jared. It does roll off the tongue, it's true. Thinking a nice dark rosewood style handle, and I'm wondering if I do a brass bolster. I really do like brass and redwood and forge finished steel. It all just kind of flows really well together. Hey, Anson, how you going, man? Unfortunately, I don't have any ironwood. It is not a Gamaco grinder. It is a fire pants fabrication grinder. Wang dang, full tank rang. That's right. Walnut and Wango. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have either of those either. Bottles cover in ice. Stick it in water. How you doing, Uppo? Overtime. Yeah, that's all right. But actually some nice timbers. Yeah. Yeah, some good timber down south. Been a while since I've been to Augusta. I got plenty of nice timbers, just not any of those mentioned so far. Should address up this transitional area. Area upon which my maker's mark will go. Maybe it'll go on the blade. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Blueberries. Thanks, mate. See you later, Bobby. It's bolted mango, yeah. Sam's just getting started with his day. It's true. I'm going overtime on the stream, though. See you later, Bobby. I'm not sure if he has ironwood. He's currently bringing quite a large amount of stuff to my shop, so... Sapele? No, unfortunately not. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not too unpleased with it, for sure. We're in the final hurdles before finish. Trying to forge it as close to shape as I can, because I want to keep this forged finish on the piece, so... Alright, now delineate the handle. So let's get some soapstone. I think my bolster is there. In which case, the handle wants to be about that long. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to go through my handlewood collection. Just use the last set of scales, Wingo, yeah. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of different burls and stuff like that. Different stabilized burls. Got some spalted stuff. But I'm thinking a nice deep red, like a greenstone mallee burl or some other such, and I'll put some nice brass bolsters on it, or bronze bolsters. Make it look schmick. Go for a pinky groove handle, I think. Seems like it would fit a blade such as this. Yeah, bronze is much more fun to work with, for sure. Oh, nice, not trick. Yeah, I do a little bit of metal casting myself. Given some brass for guard material recently, so inspire you. Engraved Towns full tank Kerrang, yeah. Panel material, probably some form of red burl. I have no idea at this stage because I'd have to go through my collection. I don't have a full list at the moment. I mean, part of me really just wants to put some straight grain Jarrah on it, just because it's a really simple and, you know, very bold red. Me likes the simple, but bronze is what brass wants to be when it grows up. Yeah, for sure. You can get stabilized wood in the mail? Yes, I can. Certainly can. Brass is good for machining, but bronze is way better for casting and other stuff. Night Dragon Water, thank you very much for hanging out. Maybe some rainbow eucalyptus. Yeah, no, brass is probably my least favorite alloy of copper. Do love me some cupric alloys, but brass is kind of the bastard child. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Yep. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Aluminium bronze, yeah. I actually have some aluminium bronze that I was gifted. $95,400 water quenchable aluminium bronze, actually. I do have 2 reddish pieces in my box of scales, true. Copper and zinc make brass, copper and tin make bronze. Exactly right. Yeah, fair enough, Anson. I've got one of the little dragon is it Dragon Forge? No. Devil Forge. Kind of embarrassed that I had to look. Ooh. Most of the alloys I make actually tend to be jewelry alloys with my torch. Getting very close now. See you later, okay? He's gone from eBay? Oh no. Aluminium will alloy to pretty much anything. Shakudo is one of my dream alloys. Yeah, I have enough aluminium bronze to make some pretty fun stuff, I think. Silica bronze and sulfur bronze, yeah, fair enough. I've played with a bit of phosphor bronze. Oh, hello. Ooh, rusties. Thank you. Thank you. My wife bought me raspberries. That is Mrs. Downs, indeed. Okay, I think it's ready to cut now. I have a plan. We'll see if it works. Not many of my plans do, but we'll see. See you later, Anson. You know, Shakudo. Shakudo. Sharknado Revenge of the Forge, yeah. Yes, Shakudo is a very, very expensive copper alloy. Because it's copper and gold. I've been saving up and side-eyeing about 2 grams of gold at the mint. It's going to cost me about $200 for 2 grams. Right on. All right, I'm gonna cool off the blade so I can hold it. Little 1084 offcut. Might be useful for something. Now I want to see if I can push that heel up a little bit. Indeed, Debaka, indeed. Uh, 2 grams will make about 50 grams of charcuterie dough, 5% charcuterie dough. You know, red gold tends to be very, it tends to be the opposite way around, with a much lower copper content to gold content. Yeah, red gold's at the opposite end of the spectrum. Black or dark purple patina, indeed. Yeah, so one of the things about Japanese alloy work is that it's not about the materials, how they look when polished, it's how they look when patinated. Specifically using Rokusho patination. And I have Rokusho, and I have plans to do Rokusho patination. And I've been making Shibuichi for a while now, but Shakido is one of those alloys that I cannot quite afford just yet. Trying to get that pinky notch to really deepen up a little bit. Give me a flare a bit. Thank you very much, Notrick. Yeah. Currently, the material that I'm working with the most that is a fine material is fine silver and sterling silver. Been playing a lot with that of late. In making shibuichi and also just inlaying fine silver. Looking about right. I want to just curve in here a little bit more. Give it a little bit more pistol grip kind of shape. Manganese bronze. No, you can't use bronze in Rockshaw. Tin and zinc completely ruin Rockshaw. Yeah, shibuichi is fun. Yellow, white rose, and green gold twisted down. Nice. Saving your gold bar for forging. Yeah, Alec had that bloody 100-gram bar gold. Stuff that guys like me would dream of. A little more. Two ounces the ton of gold. Yeah, well, he also used about 20 grams of gold wire that he purchased to inlay into that bloody Viking sword that he made. So he has no lack of gold for sure. But getting a hold of any kind of gold is just stupid expensive at the moment. I live in Perth, where the mint exists that supplies like 80% of the world's jewelers' gold. Like if you buy a gold billet pretty much anywhere in the world, you're normally getting it from the Perth Mint. Silver is much easier to get hold of, yeah. Yeah, I don't have the time or the materials to extract gold from the various locations in which it would be held. So I'm forced to look at options like, you know, buying it like a normie. But yeah, if anyone comes across some 24 karat gold they want to give up, I'm more than happy to take that off your hands to make some charcuterie. I think I'm going to call that good. Nice little bush parang. That would be much appreciated, Notrick. Few packs of broken jewelry. Yeah, I had a look at it, but you have to make sure the... I will mark it after I grind the profile. But yeah, so bevel starts there. Handle will start back here. It'll be that ricasso area. The nice pinky notch. A little bit of a slight curve. Overall, not too unhappy with that, given that I had no idea what I was doing. It'll look a lot better once it's ground. And then handled. I'm tempted to go full Malaysian Smith and you know, like only finish it with an angle grinder. And for measurements, let's do some measurements. We'll do it in imperial for all of my American friends. So blade length from plunge cut to tip, 14.5 inches. Its widest point is 2 and almost a half, so it's like 2 and 7/16 thereabouts, which flares from 1.5 inches at the plunge cut. The handle from plunge cut to base is going to be 6.25 inches. The actual full handle will probably be about 5.5. Handle height is 1.25 inches. At its highest, it's 1.5 inches. And the butt flare is 1.75 inches. Nice little bush parang. Reckon that'd be good for trailblazing. And I kind of want to keep it because it looks cool. And it's going to be a good weight too because it's... actually, I can probably weigh it. It's probably a little hot, but that's fine. That hammer handle's warm. Just grab my anvil board. Uh, 1 pound, 14 ounces, so almost 2 pounds. Yeah, 1 pound, 14 ounces. In grams, $860 grams. So it's not a hammer, but it weighs about the same. Glad it's as cool as it is. Hey, Kat, how you going? Can complete a Duolingo session and still sit to the end. Awesome. Yeah, 1084. Going shopping for parts? Well, you know, if you're in town, drop us a line. Maybe we can catch up. I just got myself a kiln, so I'm waiting for the thermocouple to come in. I'm going to wire it up with a PID. But yeah, so in my hand, up close, I can't hold the handle right now. It's a little hot. But yeah, there you go. Nice little bush parang. Good for backpacking. Hi, back. I'm Sam. Yeah, Nikon wire. Is it Nikon? No, something anyway. It's nickel wire. But yeah, and so it'll have a brass or bronze bolster and then some red wood handle material. It still needs just a tiny bit of straightening. Not a lot, a little bit. It's probably going to lose a good couple of ounces in the grinding because I left the edge quite thick. Nickel Inconel wire, I believe so, yeah. That's the one. You can order it online. I think that's where everyone else gets theirs. They order it. Anyway, yeah, so thank you very much to everyone who joined this stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a bit of a shit shoot getting the thing going, but we got it in the end, and now we have a nice parang. Not bad. All right, guys. Well, I will catch you on Wednesday. Another How to Forge video coming out. This time another dagger, but it involves the use of this tool. So look forward to that. My patrons will have access to it very soon. So thank you to all of my patrons and thank you to everyone who supports this channel. I really do appreciate you all. And I will be seeing you very soon. Have a fantastic day. Take it easy, have some fun, make some stuff, maybe make a parang if you're out of ideas. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.